And ladies and gentlemen, a segment we're trying out today, it's called I Get Myself Hit in the Head with a Fig. Let's see what the fuck the guy did hit me with a fucking fig. Well, that proves, ladies and gentlemen, what that church out there in West Virginia says, God hates figs. And sometimes they hit you with one. How about that? You ever go, they hold up a big Sunday God and say, God hates figs. Figs won't go to heaven. They'll just get thrown at idiots' foreheads like, God hates the figs. The figs don't do it right. I'll show you what I mean. Look at this fig. Look at it. It doesn't do it right. This is a fig. Gets with another fig. And they get inside of a sauna. He says, listen, are you from this part of town? He says, no. He says, your wife will never know. He says, oh, man, you're making me so excited. Oh, God, look at that. Oh, my God. Okay, look at it. Bring us a figgy pudding. Or we'll stick it right here. How about that? We won't go until we get some. This is Hughes Coxworth giving you real-world advice for a world that don't exist. Ladies and gentlemen, you probably wonder why there's this big, strange, goofy little stain here. And that is because this is the dictionary. And I'm going to read you some definitions from today's dictionary. Okay. Interloper. Now, you've probably heard this word, interloper, like someone says, I shan't have that interloper into my shop again. If you were in England, you might have heard that. Well, anyway, an interloper is somebody who, during intercourse, they look through a catalog of the dead dress designer Don Loper. They're interloper because during intercourse, they read about the obscure dress designer Don Loper, and they go, hold on just a second, honey. Do you think this sweater would look good with these golf pants? And she says, why can't you just make love to me like a normal man? He says, because you're not a normal man. This has caused a lot of marriages to break up, ladies and gentlemen. This Hughes Coxworth. You know, all kinds of things are happening around the world, but I don't give a shit about most of them. All kinds of stuff. They just shoot a missile here, a missile there. I like it when that happens because I invested in missiles years ago. In fact, my broker said if you invest in another missile, I'll be subject to dismissal. I thought it was pretty funny. You don't, though, right? I like a good critic like you, all right? Just keep your hands out of your pants when we're talking, will you? Okay. Hey, sir. Sir, do you know why I pulled you over? Because you're a homo who's pretending to be a cop and you just want to talk to a guy with a mustache. Is that right? Speaking of mug shots, I'm going to take a shot right now. Goddamn ding dingus. Woo! This is some of the finest health, wealth, medicine in the whole world. It's legal in most of the 50 states, I think. It's got a real high octane content. Yes, sir. Do not fart when you're smoking a cigarette when you have this, or there'll be a big, big flame in the place. You'll get charged with butthole terrorism. How about that? I told the witch doctor. Hey, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you know, if you're on the go and you need some blow, they got the... Oh, what? No, I'm going to tell them now. What do you mean? I am doing your stupid commercial, you goddamn drug lord. Yes. You piece of shit. This guy from Colombia, he has this product that he wanted to advertise on my show, and he's just so impatient he's got to get in touch with me. What? Yes, I am talking about you. Yeah, chinga to your madre. Okay. Anyway, this is this stuff. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, this is salted de coca. Salted de coca is a special. If you're on the go, you need some blow, just put a little salted de coca on your hamburger, on your steak, on your fries. It's got cocaine and salt in it. It's delicious. It'll get you going all day. Go, honey, I want some salted de coca on my eggs. Put a little of that on there. And then she'll say, oh, honey, you're ready to go to work and act crazy. I'll go, yes, but I'm going to fuck every woman in the office. Okay, not the ugly one. Oh, no, you have to do that. If you're cheating in California, if you're going to fuck every woman off, you have to even fuck the real ugly ones. I would never do that. That's really sick. How can anybody be aroused by that? Not me. Not me. I just report the news. I don't eat it. What? No, I don't make the news. I mean, I don't want to say anything else until my lawyer's here. Yeah, my lawyer. You ever see her? You got torpedo boobs. Yes, sir. Yeah. And she used to be a fan dancer, like a burlesque queen and everything like that. And I tipped her enough money for her to go to law school. And she don't charge me, to handle all my cases. She has shoes. I like all your cases. Very interesting and stupid. And she represents me in court all the time. Everybody's amazed and aroused by her torpedo titties. Sir, you see the Japanese frigate? Don't say frigate. That's dirty. I mean their ship. And then they press the thing. Torpedo goes... and it blows up. And all the Japanese swim to safety, come to the U.S. and open a restaurant. Is that fair? That's how he lost the war. I went down to the corner. The guy overcharged me for my bologna sandwich. His shoes cost worth. And now, right off the coffee table. How do you like it? I hope you don't like it. In your neck of the woods, there's a coming storm. It's a storm where little globs of seamen is going to be dropping on people. It's a coming storm. And then, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be raining somewhere. Unfortunately, it's going to cause a lot of problems and really fuck people up. Oh, that's not nice, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Jesus. What is this? Anyway.